And with some old faces turning up and making waves, backstabbing, political manoeuvring and leadership contests, Westminster more and more is looking like a particularly bloody episode of Game of Thrones. So let's take a look at some of the players. Oh, Tim, can we just not do this? Can we not? It's so lazy. Everyone's doing it. Front page of the Metro last week was the real Game of Thrones. It's been done. Channel 4 News have been doing it for years. Yeah, seriously, is this the level of political commentary in this country? With everything that's going on, do we really think the British public are so stupid that they won't understand what's going on unless we explain it to them as if it were a TV programme, which, as far as I can make out, is mainly about dragons and tits? There is no one in charge of the country. The whole of Westminster is in disarray, and yet media outlets across the country are describing Westminster as if it's Middle Earth. You know? Or whatever, Tim, it's the same fucking... I don't fucking know, it's the same thing, isn't it? Of course I haven't seen it. When do I get time to watch a box set? I get one weekend off in 2 if I'm lucky, and that is the only time I get to hang out with my son, if I'm lucky. The only box set I get to binge on these days is the fucking Twirly-Woos. I mean, they're a bunch of dicks, but they're hardly the Underwoods. There's no one in charge of the country. That's quite serious. It's a little bit like that episode of Battlestar Galactica, when no, it isn't. This is real. Her Majesty's government is in total disarray. You almost want to be shocked. You know, a backstabbing here, a secret deal there. Suddenly Kenneth Clark turns up, just takes the lot of them out. I'm old, I don't care. And then you suddenly realise, oh, it's the Tories, isn't it? Her Majesty's opposition, I mean, is basically non-existent. The Labour Parliamentary Party seems to be in a totally different party to the Labour membership. You know, you'd have thought with Chilcot coming out, the Blairites would be keeping a low profile, but it's carnage. The Chilcot report, you'd think that politicians would be climbing over themselves to regain our trust. But look, just look at what we've got. No government to speak of, no opposition. The whole place is in total carnage. Everyone who fucked up is fucking off. There's no one in charge. UKIP even don't have a leader. The Greens don't have a leader. I still have trouble remembering who's in charge of the Lib Dems. The only people in that building with any kind of stability are Scottish, and they don't even want to be there. It's fucked up. But Game of Thrones, there's no dragons in Westminster, Tim. Oh, haha, that's too easy. That is too easy, that. Yeah. I mean, the thing with Theresa May and Andrea Leadsom is they're both openly modelling themselves on Margaret Thatcher. So the Tories want a new Thatcher, Labour want a new Blair. It's hardly progressive, is it? You may as well resurrect Pitt the Younger and be done with it. That would be like what? Game of Thrones. Yeah, okay. All right, fine, you win. Let's do it. Come on. Let's talk about fucking Quidditch or whatever. I don't know, Tim.